Mm. Well, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. And thank you for tuning in to this morning's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, where you literally can't go to bed and go to sleep because things happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning. So you always want to make sure there's nothing happening with the Dallas Cowboys. And school is out for summer. It is now the official break for the Dallas Cowboys for the next 5 weeks. They are free to do what they want to do. And this is the time I've been saying that GMs, owners, teams are all literally holding their breath, praying that my guy does not get hurt or that my guy doesn't do something stupid out there. Because right now the teams don't really have supervision. The rookies, they'll be around for about another week or so, still getting used to the NFL and stuff, but the veterans are gone. Now, the good thing is Dak Prescott is embracing the leadership role. He is doing the destination workouts where he's going to take the tight ends, the wide receivers, Zeke Elliott and stuff. They're going to go on vacation and work out. I am happy as can be. Hopefully nobody will get in trouble. Hopefully the guys will even get better. And it's a way of bringing them together more so and becoming a team. So you have to like that. You have to, in fact, love that. That's different than where we were years ago with Tony Romo, who would be recovering and wouldn't be able to physically be able to do this stuff. Now, of course, Tony Romo was further along in his career and had a better repertoire, but we have so many new parts in there that are working. Now, our defense typically plays better to begin a season, to start training camp and stuff, because there's less work that has to go into running the defense. There's so many different calls on the offensive line and the running backs, the wide receivers and stuff. It generally takes longer for an offense to catch up. And the first 2 days of minicamp basically held true to that because the defense was pretty much eating them up. And we were seeing Byron Jones thriving right now as a cornerback in press coverage. And I told you guys yesterday I was ecstatic about that this defense is evolving. Yesterday was a little different, change of pace. For all of you guys out there who've been saying that the offense stinks, Dak stinks, the wide receivers stink and all that, yesterday the offense seemed to get it in gear. And for those of you guys that say that Dak has no accuracy, I wish we had a clip of it. I didn't see it, but I'm going off of what I'm told. That there was the perfect back shoulder fade to Allen Hurns, where he put it just where he could get it and nobody else could. And that they're beginning to click. Michael Gallup is actually, breaking strides, getting open and things like that. He's got to work on his catching and things. But you're seeing guys that are hungry, that really want to compete and want to make this team. And I, for one, have always been of the mentality that you want a young team. You want guys that are hungry. And I know when I say this, you guys are going to be like, oh, here he goes again. But like I always said with Doc Walker, he opened my eyes of this years ago. It's hard to be hungry when your refrigerator is full. And by that he means that when guys get paid or been there for a long time or know that they're going to be the starter, they don't have to work as hard. Take days off, the veteran days off and stuff. Instead, I like a guy who's got to dig and claw his way onto the field. A guy who has to bust his butt that you didn't know about to grab a hold of that position, because once he grabs a hold of it, he ain't letting go. He's going to do everything he can to stay in that position. And that's what I mean by being hungry. And I think these guys are young, they're hungry, they don't know any better, and they are ready to fight. We'll have to wait, of course, to see what happens during the season, because at this time of year, everybody feels great about what happened in OTAs. Everybody looks great, but we haven't put pads on. We haven't started hitting. We haven't had games, because right now we're just talking about practice. Not a game. We're talking about practice. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to bring back the dumbass comment of the day. But I think I need to add to that the best comment of the day as well. So that way we get both sides of the fence. I talk about Dak Prescott till I'm blue in the face because the narrative on him is far away from reality. He had problems last season, but a lot of people had problems last season. But you would think that Dak Prescott, by the way the media talks and the way some of you guys talk, that he is literally the worst quarterback ever to play in the NFL. And that's the reason why I come up with videos putting out there the real deal. And I got to tell you, some of you guys are just so dense about your hatred for that quarterback that you don't even listen to what I said. I did a video about the comparison of Derek Carr and Dak Prescott. Derek Carr, 11 in 2017 in the NFL Top 100 and 60 this year. Dak, 15, not in. And I pointed out that their numbers, touchdown passes, interceptions, are identical. The completion percentage, a couple tenths higher for Dak. The quarterback rating, a couple percentage higher than Derek Carr. The winning percentage, 9-7 versus 6-10. And Dak had 6 rushing TDs that Derek Carr didn't. And so that was my argument there, because people look at Derek Carr and say, oh yeah, he's an elite quarterback. Dak Prescott, he's a bum. He's a nobody. So my thing was, listen, you put him at 60 with the same identical numbers as Dak Prescott that you say is a bum. And somebody's argument out there was, well, Dak Prescott's not in the top 100. Ryan Shazier is in the top 100 and will probably never play football again. That is a popularity contest. Let me say that again. A popularity contest. It's not based on any statistics, any winning percentages, or anything like that. It's just basically, who do you guys think are the best players in the NFL? Perception versus reality. If you're telling me that the Cowboys won 3 more games with Dak Prescott without Zeke Elliott for 6 games, where both guys were MVP candidates going into the season, they were buzzed about both of them, about the two of them, about the game. They circled the Raiders versus the Cowboys game and said, oh, the best new young quarterback is going to be facing off. This will be the game of the year. And in that game, the Cowboys won when Derek Carr fumbled at the goal line. Could have had the winning score. He lost the game. So when somebody says, oh, well, he's not in the top 100, but Derek Carr is, and Matty Ice is in the top 30-something with worse numbers than Dak Prescott. It goes to show you that the top 100 is nothing more than a popularity contest. So anyway, we're just going to leave that right there. Dumbass comment of the day. Hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend. It's another weekend closer to the NFL season. Sorry, my computer is doing its update, so I don't have the clock up on here, but we're less than 87 days away from the kickoff of the 2018 season. And I, for one, am looking forward to it because I think it's going to be a great season for our Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. And I'm going to sit here and enjoy this cup of coffee before I get out and about. And I want to thank you guys for all the support. And I'll see you soon. for you, Kumar.